150 is huge. I sort of feel like I started with Dom. I was only a year behind him in the draft, and he's been a great mate of mine for a long time now, and to see him get to 150 will be huge. And the best thing about Dom is he hasn't changed really at all. He's still the same old character. He's a pretty relaxed sort of dude and knows what he's talking about when he talks his footy, so he's great to have around, and yeah, he's contributed a lot to this footy club, both on and off the field, so it's a great achievement.
Duggan, Sheed for the pocket. He likes to work the angles. Just Dino Dom Sheed.
150 is a massive achievement for Dom, and yeah, he's a guy that's obviously come a long way, and we've worked together pretty closely for so many years, and he's such a hard worker. He's a really intelligent footballer as well, and he reads the play really well. I think that's one of his main strengths.
Making 150, becoming a life member, I'm sure Sheeter's pretty proud of it. I'm pretty proud of him getting there as well. Since he come here, hasn't really missed a beat, and he's, as much as he was a high draft pick for us, he really has worked his ass off to become as good a player as he is, and I know there'll be a lot more than 150 for him, but stoked he's got there, and I'm glad I played with him.
Sheed, time, poise, class.
He stuck his way out, and especially through that 18 where his form was a bit up and down, and certainly found a little bit towards the back end of the season, and then just has been steamrolling from there on. So credit to him, he's been working really hard, and I guess it shows ever since then. And I've got a premiership medal to thank from him as well.
First thing that comes to mind with Dom was he spent a week with us as an AIS kid in maybe 2013, I think it was, and he was a real mature kid, so I knew that if we were going to be lucky enough to have access to him in the draft a year later, we were going to get a good player. Fortunately, he fell to whatever pick we took him with. And I remember at that stage I was just starting to hit my mid-20s, and so quite often you're assigned with trying to take young blokes under your wing. And so I tried to work with Sheeter and teach him what I knew, even though I still had a lot to learn myself. Tried to pass on all the knowledge I had, and I realised pretty quickly he wasn't going to need a lot of guidance. He was mature, he was driven, he was a really good man, and I knew that he was going to be a good player for us pretty quickly. Been through some pretty tough times at the club. I think what gets glossed over a little bit because of the fairy tale that was 2018 was his tough journey to getting there, and battling to stay in the side at times, and the amount of waffle footy he played, but he's mature and resilient and just kept doing everything we needed him to, and footy gods took over and put him in a position where he can etch his name in folklore, and he did just that.
If he kicks the goal, I think West Coast can win the grand final.